Your body is tired, but your mind is still running. You're lying here, physically done for the day. But inside, everything still feels switched on. Your mind keeps moving from one thing to another, going over what needs to be handled, what you forgot, what you should fix. It tries to organize things before you rest, like there's something that still needs sorting, something that has to be cleared first. So it keeps thinking, just a little more. One more plan, one more check, one more attempt to feel done. But the more it tries to finish everything, the more it finds something else to open. Your body stays still on the bed, but your mind keeps moving inside. Still active, still alert, still working. You might notice the same thought returning, then shifting into something slightly different, then looping back again a few seconds later, like it's trying to settle everything before stopping, but never quite reaching that point. I am tired, but my brain will not stop. So it keeps going, quietly, in the background, checking, adjusting, thinking through things. Not fully intense, but still active. Even small things start to feel like tasks. Things to remember, to fix, to organize. And each time one thought fades, another one steps in to take its place. Like your mind is not ready to power down yet, even though your body already has. I am tired, but my brain will not stop. And it can feel like you need to finish this first, like something still needs to be figured out. But nothing here actually needs to be solved right now. And none of this has to be completed tonight. And that feeling of needing to finish it can still be there in the background, like something is still open, and your mind keeps moving around it, trying to close it before stopping, trying to make it feel complete. But nothing here needs to be done right now. None of this has to be finished tonight. The thoughts can keep showing up. They can keep shifting and returning, and you don't have to do anything with them. You're still here. Your mind can stay a little active. It doesn't have to shut down yet. There's no step you need to take. Even this feeling of being switched on doesn't need to change right away. Sleep doesn't have to happen yet. You don't have to fall asleep now. Just lying here like this is enough. The mind can keep moving a bit, going through things in its own way, and nothing needs to be sorted out. There's nothing to get right here, nothing to prepare or organize. You don't have to think your way into sleep. That effort can pause for now. You're still here. Even if the thoughts keep coming, even if they feel unfinished, they don't have to go anywhere tonight. Nothing here needs to be settled yet. It can stay open without being handled. Your body is already resting here, even if your mind is still active. And that's allowed right now. Being here like this is enough. The thoughts can repeat if they want. They can circle back again. And nothing needs to be done about it. There's no requirement to fix this. No need to make it stop. You don't have to control the mind tonight. It can be a little busy. And still, nothing needs to happen. You're still here. Sleep can come later, or not for a while. There's no pressure to reach it. No timeline you need to follow. This moment is just this moment. Thoughts moving, body resting, nothing being resolved. And that's completely okay right now. Nothing needs to change from here. Nothing needs to improve. You can stay here like this. Just lying here. Mind still active. Body already done. And nothing about this needs to be different. And that quiet activity is still there. Thoughts moving somewhere in the background. Not fully stopping, just continuing. And at the same time, your body is already here on the bed. The weight of it is being held without you doing anything. The surface under you is steady, taking everything as it is. Your body doesn't need to organize itself. It's already settled into place. Breathing is moving on its own, rising and falling without effort. And the mind can still be active, doing what it's been doing, while your body stays here, supported the whole time. A kind of heaviness is already there. Not forced, just present. Your back meeting the bed, shoulders resting into it. Nothing holding you up right now. And even if the mind keeps going, your body isn't following that pace. It stays slower than that, more still than that. Small shifts might happen, a slight adjustment somewhere, and then it settles again. The bed keeps holding everything evenly without needing anything back. There's a quiet contact under you, constant and unchanged. Your chest moving a little with breath, not something you control. Just happening on its own. The mind may still circle through things, picking up pieces, setting them down. But your body doesn't join in. It remains here, in contact with the bed, already supported. There's a sense of being carried without needing to hold yourself. Your arms resting where they are, not needing to adjust. Your legs settled in their own way. Nothing is being held up actively. Everything is just placed down. And that placement stays steady. Breathing continues in the background, without needing attention, while the body remains quiet. Thoughts might pass through again, still active in their own rhythm, but they don't change the weight here. The heaviness stays the same. The contact stays the same. Nothing shifts unless it needs to. Your shoulders feel more settled now, not by effort, just by staying still. Your back remains supported, evenly across the surface. The body doesn't need to do anything else. Even with thoughts continuing somewhere, this part stays unchanged. Your body already knows how to rest here. The weight spreads naturally across the bed beneath you. There's no effort in that spreading. Just a gradual settling into place. Breathing continues quietly, moving through without interruption. And your body stays with that rhythm. not needing to match the mind. The surface beneath you remains steady, holding everything the same way. There's nothing to manage here physically. Your body is already done for the day. Just lying here like this, and staying that way. Thoughts may still come in, then shift into something else. But the body remains where it is, unchanged, supported, steady. The weight continues to be held, without anything needing to be adjusted. Breathing keeps moving quietly in its own pattern, and the body stays with that. There's a sense of settling deeper, not by doing anything, just by staying here. The surface keeps holding you. The weight remains evenly placed. Nothing pulling you out of that. Thoughts still moving somewhere, but quieter in comparison. The body feels more present than before, more noticeable in its stillness, and it stays that way. Breathing continues without interruption. The body remains supported underneath, nothing needing to be held up, just resting here in the same position, with the same steady support. Thoughts may still come and go, but they stay further back now, while the body stays here, heavier, quieter, more settled, and still supported the same way. Nothing needing to change. Just this moment like this. The body here, resting into the bed, with breathing continuing quietly, and the mind still somewhere in the background, not gone, just less central, while the body stays easy to remain with, supported without effort, and unchanged from moment to moment. The weight continues to rest here, held by the surface beneath, with nothing else needing to happen. Just this steady contact, this quiet support, and the body staying with it. Breathing continues on its own. the body remains settled, and the mind still there somewhere, not needing to lead right now. While this stays simple, steady, supported. In that part of it, it starts again for a second. Then something else comes in. Not the same order as before. Just pieces showing up. A bit of that moment. Then it shifts away. Like it almost continues, but doesn't quite stay. And the rest of it, not all there at once. Something about how it felt. Then that fades a little. Not gone. Just not right here. It comes back slightly different. Like it restarted somewhere else. Missing a part of it. Or skipping ahead. I am tired, but then something interrupts it. And the rest doesn't follow. Just a sense of it lingering without forming clearly. That moment again. Or maybe just part of it. It doesn't hold the same way. A piece shows up. Then it's already changing. Like it won't stay in one place. The feeling after it. That part lingers a bit, then softens slightly. Something about what was said. Then it shifts before finishing. Not the full replay. Just parts touching in. And even those parts don't stay long. There's a gap between them now. A pause where nothing continues. Then something returns again, but not where it left off. Like it resets halfway. My brain will not. And then it slips away. No full sentence forming. Just the edge of it. That sense of unfinished. But not close enough to follow. Another piece shows up. Maybe how it sounded. Then something else replaces it. Not continuing from there. Just shifting again. It feels further away now. Not gone. Just not as near. like it's happening off to the side, not right in front anymore. Something about that part. Then it stops halfway, and something else takes its place. The pieces don't line up. They don't hold together. Just fragments passing through. I am tired. And then nothing after. Not continuing. The rest of it doesn't arrive. Just that part. Then a pause again. Something about the feeling. But it shifts before staying. Like it can't fully settle into place. Another version tries to come through. Slightly different. Then it fades out early. Not enough to build on. Just a brief appearance. Then it's gone again. There's more space between them now. Longer gaps. Where nothing continues. And when something returns, it starts differently. Not picking up the same thread. Just another piece. Separate from the last one. The connection isn't holding. Just brief bits of it. Appearing, then shifting away, without finishing. Something about that moment. Then it breaks again, not forming fully, but my brain. Then it drops out. No continuation. Just that fragment. Then something else. Not connected to it. Like separate pieces drifting through. None of them staying long enough to build into anything. Just short returns. Then gone again. It feels less central now. Still there, but off to the side. Like it's not right here anymore. Something begins again, but changes before forming. Not following through. Just another partial piece. Then it fades back, leaving a small gap, and then nothing for a moment, before something else shows up. not connected, just passing through. The pattern isn't holding. It doesn't stay together. Just fragments. Then space again. Something returns, but lighter now. Not as immediate. Like it's happening further away. Not close enough to follow. Just noticeable. Then already shifting. Not staying in place. I am tired. And then nothing after. No continuation. Just that peace. Then it's gone again. More space now. Between each return. And when it comes back, it's shorter, less complete, not building into anything, just passing through, then gone again, still there somewhere, but not holding attention the same way. Like it's behind something else. Not right at the front. Another piece begins. Then breaks early. Not continuing forward. Just a start. Then it's already gone, leaving a quiet gap. Then something else appears. Also brief. Not staying either. None of it holding together. Just short pieces. Coming and going. Not forming a full loop. My brain. Then it fades. No follow through. Just that part. Then space again. And the space lasts longer. Before anything returns. And when it does, it's already shifting. Not staying long enough to continue. Just another brief piece. Then gone again. Still present somewhere, but not as close. Not right here. Something starts, then shifts sideways. Not forward. just changing, then fading out, leaving a gap again, and then another piece, also incomplete, not continuing either, just fragments still, appearing and leaving, not staying together. I am tired. Then it stops. No full thought forming. Just that part. Then it's gone again. More space around it now. More distance. Not as immediate. Something returns, but softer, less defined. Then it shifts again, not holding shape, just brief appearances, then gone. Still there somewhere, but not central, not right here. Another piece begins, then breaks apart, not continuing forward, just fading back, leaving a quiet gap. Then something else appears, also brief, not staying either, just passing through, and gone again. It still returns, just not the same way, not held together, not close enough to keep running. Something begins again, then shifts off, not continuing, just another piece, then gone, still there, but not staying, not forming the same loop, just brief returns, then space again. Something appears, then shifts away, not completing, just passing through, and gone again, still present somewhere, but not close enough to hold on to. And that piece is still there somewhere, but it doesn't press the same way. It shows up, then sits back a little, not gone, not asking for much. The mind can still be active, but the activity feels thinner now, more spread out, less crowded in the middle. I am tired, and then it doesn't pull as hard. The rest can wait somewhere else. Not right here like before. There's still something moving inside, but it doesn't need following. It comes up and stays unhandled, and that feels allowed enough. The body remains quiet underneath it, not reacting much, not joining the effort. The thought is still recognizable, but not so central. It doesn't fill the whole room. It's more like something nearby, present, but not taking over. My brain will not stop, and even that line lands differently. Not as urgent, not as demanding, just a line passing through. Then the bed is still here. The body still resting. The thought still somewhere else. It can remain unfinished without needing the next step, without needing an answer tonight. It sits further back now, not quite at the front, not holding the same weight. Another piece appears and doesn't ask much, just enough to be noticed, not enough to carry everything. The mind may still run, but not with the same force. Like the effort has less behind it, less need to continue, less reason to keep sorting. The body doesn't answer it. The bed doesn't answer it. Nothing reaches toward it. It can stay there, unworked, unfinished, not followed. I am tired. Yes. And still here. still lying in this quiet place, with less to prove to it. The thought may return again, but it doesn't arrive heavy. It doesn't land in the center. It brushes past the edge, then settles somewhere behind. Not gone. Just easier to leave there. The mind can be busy, without every thought becoming important, without every piece needing attention. Some of it can pass. Some of it can stay unclear. Some of it can wait. And the body remains the same. Quiet underneath everything. Not asking the mind to stop. Not needing it to continue either. Just here, with the thought somewhere nearby, less sharp in the room, less close to the face, less tied to right now. I am tired, but then the feeling loosens around it. Not solved, just not gripping as much. The next thought can come and not become a task. The next concern can appear and not need a plan. The next unfinished thing can remain unfinished. And the night stays simple, body resting, mind moving a little, nothing being taken up fully. The thought is still there, but it has less pull, less of a handle on you, less of a reason to follow. It can sit in the background without becoming the whole night. And maybe another piece returns. Some small active part, still switched on, still trying a little, but not in charge of everything. Not holding the whole body awake. Not carrying the same pressure. My brain will not stop. And even if it doesn't stop, it doesn't have to matter so much. Not every movement needs a response. Not every thought needs a place. Some of it can remain loose and unnamed and left alone. The body is still here, steady beneath the thinking, steady beneath the unfinished parts, steady beneath that restless inside feeling, and the feeling around it doesn't take up as much space. It's easier to leave it unpicked. Easier not to open it further. Easier for it to stay there, where it is. The mind may still touch it, then move away again without making it bigger, without pulling it closer, without turning it into more. Just a small return, then less around it, more room beside it. I am tired, and that can be enough. No full argument with it. No need to prove sleep. No need to force quiet. Just the body here, and the thought there, separate enough, not pulling together like before, not asking to be solved, not asking to be finished. It can wait outside the center. It can remain a little unfinished. It can have no next step and still be there without needing anything from you. The feeling is quieter around it, not empty, just not pressing forward, not reaching as strongly, not staying as long. Another thought comes up, and the body stays quiet. Another bit of planning, and it doesn't open fully. Another unfinished thing, and it remains unfinished. Still okay there. Still left alone. Not carried further. But my brain and then less after that. Less need behind it. Less reason to continue. It comes back, but doesn't bring everything with it. It touches the edge, then rests back again. Not close enough to chase. Not heavy enough to hold. Still there, but easier to leave. The room around it feels larger. The body beneath it feels steadier. The mind still moves, but with less urgency in it. Less pressure to keep going. Less need to tidy everything before rest can happen. It can stay untidy. It can stay unfinished. It can stay for later. And nothing reaches for it now. The thought appears again, small enough to leave alone, present enough to know it's there, but not enough to enter fully. Not enough to restart everything. Just there. And quiet around the edges. I am tired. Yes. And the rest can stay unspoken. The rest can stay unfinished. The rest can stay away from center. No need to pull it closer. No need to push it away. It can simply remain there, without becoming important again. Another part may show up, then not go anywhere. Another small mental movement, then less around it. Another almost plan, then no reason to finish. And the body stays there, steady, quiet, present, not waiting for the mind, not trying to fix it, just underneath it all. The thought still exists, but it doesn't draw you in. Not the way it did. Not with the same weight. Not with the same pull. It can be left where it is, and nothing has to be done with it. It can wait without being held. It can remain without being followed. It can return without taking over. Still there somewhere, but not asking for much. Not needing an answer. Not needing your effort. Just present. And easier to leave. Easier to leave. Softer now. Less to hold. Nothing to do. Nothing to carry. Quieter now. Less to follow. Slower now. Easing. Resting now. Less to think. Softer now. Nothing to solve. Nothing to finish. Quieter now. Farther away. Slow. Soft. Still. Less to notice. Less to follow. Drifting now. Settling lower. Nothing to do. Softer now. Quieter now. Less now. Slower now. Easing now. Nothing to carry. Less to hold. Less to think. Moving away. Resting. Settling. Drifting. Softer now. Nothing to do. Quiet now. Less to follow. Less to hold. Farther away. Slow. Softer. Nothing to solve. Easing. resting. Less now. Quieter now. Nothing to carry. Less to notice. Soft. Slow. Still. Drifting. Less to follow. Nothing to do. Softer now. Quieter. Less now. Settling. Nothing to carry. Softer. Slower. Less to think. Easing. Resting. Nothing to do. Quiet. Less to follow. Farther away. Soft. Drifting. Slower now. Less. To hold. Settling. Nothing. Soft. Less to notice. Fading out. Quiet now. Resting. Easing. Less now. Soft. Still. Nothing to carry. Drifting. farther, quieter, less to follow, soft, slow, resting, less, softer, quiet, drifting, still, less, soft, resting, quiet, softer, away, slow, still, less, soft, drifting, quiet, resting, soft, still, quiet.